Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Pickaxe King Island. It's a really good game, and I've unlocked a few more things today, like we go on one. But I think I'm gonna have to tell you the best recipe for the moment that's easy to do once you've got most of the stuff unlocked, and that is this one, the caviar canopy. Yes, it's not over 80,000, but it's 10,000 less. But you don't have to actually cook anything other than the actual product itself. All you need for it, right, is the shark, which I'm gonna do now, and then you need the berries, red and white. Red and blue even, sorry. And then all you need then is your flour, and then that is it. It's the easiest one to do because everything's built. Because basically every time you get your max stuff, you're pretty much doing them all up. So yeah, so all you need is a shark. So let's do the perfect recipe. And yeah, it's not exactly the perfect recipe, obviously, because the hamburgers are the most. But the only downside is, right, when I go to cook the caviar, some reason that is straight done. That's done. I don't have to mess around with anything else. Like, for instance, I have to add the cheese, which I have to get the cows. And then I have to do the bread, which then I have to do the cows, the eggs, the chickens, and the wheat. And then I have to do the tomatoes, which then I have to get the sugar, the tomatoes, then make the tomato sauce, and then go crazy. So, it's not exactly great. And then, look at this, see? Just all things straight away. Now, obviously, the hamburgers are better, like an extra, like about 13,000 more. But for the hassle, I could actually get a whole cooking setup with just these, easy as pie, no problems. Whereas with the hamburgers and stuff, it's going to be a bit of a hard show. Now, I've got it max now, so I can get the maximum amount of stuff each time. But, yeah. But that, I reckon, is what we call the best. Like, for instance, look at this. I've got all the stuff now. I don't have to make any sauces. I don't have to make any breads. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is just put these items together. So the caviar, the raspberries, blueberries, and the flour, and then that is it. And then we then can make it all, which is crazy. Look, watch. I can just put it in. See, look, easy. Look at all that, 71, yeah. And then look at the hamburger, yeah. And you can do 19 because I'm missing tomato sauce. I'm missing breads. No, I'm not missing breads, actually. I'm missing burgers, which is another thing, because you've got to actually cook all the burgers to make them all. Now, it sounds crazy, but that's like a lot of cooking and stuff. Whereas I've just ran round in 3 minutes, and now I can do 71. So, I reckon it's a lot better like that. So, and then there we go. I reckon that's a quicker one and a better one to do. Because, look, like, for instance, the new one, right, it's 71,000, but look at this. To make that one, the mixed fruit sauce, look, you need to make sauces, you need to use all those. So you need to cook twice before you can actually cook that. But that's actually not true, because you have to cook for the sugar as well, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, like for instance with this one, you have to cook with the hamburgers, patties, you have to cook with the tomato sauces, you have to cook with the bread, and then you have to cook with the cheese. And then, as I said, you need like about 4 or 5 ingredients, because look, you need eggs, milk, and flour for that, but it's not. So the easiest one to do is this, because look, you just collect the stuff. That's it. Look, all I need to do is just collect the shark thing. Look, see, that's done. And then I can make more of it. It seems like it's the best one to do. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But at the moment, that seems like the best one, and the one that gets me the most money without hardly doing any cooking and running around like a crazy person. You know, like I have to make the hamburger. You have to get the pigs, which, you know, the pigs on their own when they did the hot dogs were better, but still, that was 2 cookings. 2 cookings, whereas the caviar is only 1 cooking. So all I need to do is just get all the stuff, and then that's it. And look, just that 15 straight away, or 16, sorry. And then there you go, straight away, done. And it's not exactly the most, but I'm missing out on like 13,000, but so it's not great, but it's not bad. But look, all I need to do is just farm, because I've got loads of the other stuff. All I need to do is just farm the sharks, basically, and then get the caviar, and then that's it. Everything else is easy as, you know, like, so look at this. 1 field, 2 field. Now obviously it could have made 2 fields, one for raspberries and one for blueberries, but instead they decided, what? Put them in the same. So, you know, and that's it. Then all I have to do then is just wait for these bad boys to grow, and then that's it. And then then that's the best recipe with hardly any cooking. So you know, which sounds crazy, because, you know, you have to run around, but you don't have to run around as much. So I would suggest looking into getting the sharks as soon as possible, and then filling up all the bits as best as possible. And look at that, once you get them to the max where they can kill themselves, then it's great, because you can just basically stand and just basically collect the wood, and then yeah, collect the wood and then just go crazy. And then yeah, happy days. But obviously you want to cook the most expensive one. Yeah, I get that. And obviously when you're doing your tours round, when you've got nothing around, then yeah, I would suggest doing the burgers. But just look at this. I've only just collected just the 3 things. Look, I'm already doing 15. Look at that, in the space of no time. I've got nearly 100 of them. Well, obviously I've got more than 100 cooking. But yeah, I just need to palm those. Whereas with the other ones, you know, it is a bit more. Like, obviously, you know, you want to do these ones, easy as. But look, once I've done this, once I've done those, I can't basically cook any more things than them. So yeah, welcome to King Island's chefing cooking show today. Yeah, it's over, and hey, so what we're saying today, guys, is the best one to cook if and when you've got it is the caviar canopy, because everything else needs something else. So caviar canopy, even though might not be the most rewarding, it still is quite a lot. Like for instance, I got 15 now, and I got 1 million to get away. Now the burgers have got 15, and they got 1.2 million. So, you know, it's only like a little bit of a difference. 20 million difference. Well, I think that's 200,000. Sorry, difference. That's it. 200,000 difference. You know, for all the hassle you have to do. Like for instance, you have to do the bread, the butter, the milk, you know, everything. Whereas the canopy one is the easiest one to do. So go out there and get your canopies going and enjoy the world. Until next time, see you soon. Bye.